Welcome back to yet another episode on Kobe MC Photography's channel. I'm Kobe Mercury Clark. If this is your first time, I've been a photographer for quite a number of years, back in the film days, and I specifically shoot on the PENTAX system. But a lot of the videos that I do produce are, you can cross-reference them with any brand that you shoot. A lot of it is just education in regards to photography, what works, what doesn't, what the settings do, and how that correlates to the images that you'll be taking. But lately, I've been dabbling more into the video side of things. And any videographer will be very quick to let you know that shooting video is not nearly the same as shooting photography stills. So with that said, there are specific video pieces of equipment to acquire if you want to get that cinematic footage, such as slides, rails, dollies, video-centric gimbals and things like that, which I don't have any of those. So I started wondering, is there a way to be able to get cinematic looking footage without having to dish out all that money just to try it out? You know what I mean? So I'm always one to try to maximize the utility of the equipment I currently have. And I started researching it and looking at, different avenues and people's ideas and things. A lot of people said just use shake reduction in your camera, or iOS in your or VR, depending if you shoot Canon or Nikon. Use the optical stabilization in the lens, or use the in-body stabilization if your camera is equipped with it. But that doesn't actually give you the cinematic footage. It just stabilizes the footage, right? So I was looking for more. And I actually came across some YouTube videos on a couple of channels that actually showed all you need, literally, all you need is your camera and a tripod. And that's all you actually need. And after watching what they were able to produce with just a tripod, my mind was blown. So that's why I'm excited to do this video and show you what I've discovered through my searching around. So I'm going to be shooting with the K3 Mark III from PENTAX, and I'm using the PENTAX DA Star 1650 PLM. I will be shooting this in 1080p, 30 frames a second, and yeah, I'm just going to be mounting it to the tripod, and you're going to see what the effects are. I was going to actually go somewhere to shoot, however, there are a lot of wind gusts that are happening. It's pretty strong winds, and the audio quality would have been absolutely horrendous. So I figured, you know what, I don't actually need to go anywhere, so I'll just shoot this at home, which is why I'm having a beer, Sleeman Original Drought. Yeah, it's a nice day. And yeah, so just going to be doing some random shooting at home, and it'll clearly show you how the footage is different just from using a tripod. So basically all you need to do is just mount your camera to the tripod and line it up so it's centered. So once it's centered, what you're going to do is you're going to actually move, let's see, so it'll be the double legs, I'll be holding it from the front. So you flip it around. So basically, when you flip it around, what you're actually going to be doing here is, see how the legs are? So here's the the main leg. This is the one that has the rubber grip on it. So you're going to be holding the tripod, so these two legs are actually like over your shoulders, right? And you're going to be using this as your actual handle, the center leg, or the one main leg, as I call it. So in order to do that, you're going to have to actually change the angle of the camera down like so, lock it in place. All right. And now what you're going to do is basically, that's all. That's it. That's all you got to do. Just line it up a little bit, a little out of alignment. That's that right. we go. So this is going to be your stabilized system. Just take this and it's completely stable as you move around. And the nice thing is you can flip it around so you can shoot yourself as you're walking, which I will show you. Yeah, I guess I'll just show you that right now. Okay, so here we go. Now you'll be able to see what I was actually talking about. So I know I have the legs out. Generally, the legs will be over your shoulders like this, but I don't have it that way because I wanted to have my arm extended. The only issue is with the camera, with such a wide angle, having the camera facing you, these legs would actually be in the shot, and you don't want that. So I collapsed the legs, and yeah. So this is with no shake reduction on. I've turned it off on the PENTAX camera. And as you can hear, it is very, very windy. And this is basically how the footage is. And the nice thing is, you can very quickly and easily just flip it around like that. You know, it's not a replacement for an ND filter. An ND filter would definitely come in handy. All right. Now for some other cinematic footage. It's not the most stable, but when you're panning and leaning the tripod legs on your shoulder, it is very, very, very stable. And remember, shake reduction is actually off on the camera. Yeah, that's not going to work. All right, let's change the aperture. And that's pretty much it. So what do you think? Success? Not success? And now I'm inside and the screen's behind me so I can't see. So let's come back out here. So what do you think? Success? Not success? I think it's pretty cool how you can just use whatever tripod you have, just adjust the legs and come up with your own cinematic footage. I think it's awesome. Anyway, if you like the video, leave a like. If you haven't already, please do subscribe, always helps out. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. And that's it. You'll see me on my next video. I'm out. This is so cool. Oh man, so cool. All right, that's it. See ya.